Try and have a look there without disturbing them. Just on the right there in front of us. It's flying off. Just give it a few seconds till the starling there. There was a hornbill as well, and they were just scratching open some old elephant dung, looking for whatever bit of food they might find in there. Just want to see if the hornbill maybe comes back. This is your Burchell starling. Quite long legs, quite a long body as well. You can see the long sort of tail. At the moment we've got the sun's angle a little bit wrong, so we can't really see much of that iridescence on it. This looks like a blackbird, but they're actually a very dark color, and then they shimmer this sort of blue, very, very dark turquoise blue kind of color. I think we're going to move on. That hornbill's not going to come back. They're going to wait for us to leave. Things in nature do tend to be very patient, typically more patient than us. Ooh, let's just try and see that color maybe. They're sitting a little bit in the leaves now, but nice color comparison as well. That very light, bright green color, that's from one of your combretums or bush willows. You can see the color through there. Now if you look very carefully at the leaves on that tree, like I said, it's a combretum. The specific one is actually called a combretum apiculatum, or red bush willow. Just look at those leaves quickly still. There's still another starling we'll try and have a look at as well. And if you look at each leaf, right at the tip of the leaf, at the end of it, it makes a little twist or a little curl, a little point. So it's got a very specific apex to the leaf. That's where the name comes from, combretum, because it's a winged fruit. The kind of fruit that the combretums make are all similar. And the specific species apiculatum because of that pointed apex. All the colors of summer, really is awesome. Greens and blues. By the end of winter, your eyes get so used to just that sort of almost monotonous variations of browns and beiges, and it's beautiful in its own way. And certainly by the time summer comes, I'm always very ready for some color and brightness. And we've certainly got that around us at the moment. The impala's just crossing the road down there. Fortunately, I haven't seen those rhino tracks again. Missing a leopard or a lion track's quite possible. If they just cross the road, it's one or two prints. Could miss it, but rhinos normally you spot. I mean, they've got big feet, size of my hand, I guess, as a comparison. But I haven't seen any tracks yet. We are coming up towards Treehouse Dam. It's only about 300-400 meters down the road. We'll have a look around there, maybe get something there. Otherwise, I might actually go back a little bit towards the area where we saw those tracks earlier, where we drove past Abel, and just have another look around, see if they may be in that area. But we'll be at Treehouse Dam soon. Maybe we find something interesting there.